Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Yepa, Shamanic Practitioner, and welcome to my channel. Okay, please excuse my attire. You know, you can see a little blue right here and a little burgundy right here. I'm in the crib chilling, okay? I just threw on anything, okay? Um, However, though, welcome to my channel. Again, this is Yepa Shamanic Practitioner. If you are new here, please make sure that you hit the bell so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload on my channel. Again, for those who have already subscribed, thank you so very much, okay? So I'm coming forth today to do another Ancestral series read, okay? This is going to be an Ancestral series read. I already did one of the series, which is also available, so definitely check that out if you have not. And this is going to be the second series for the ancestral aspect of this reading. So this is going to be a pick a card pertaining to insights about your lineage. Insights about your lineage, okay? If anyone is ever interested in knowing exactly what tribes you come from, important information about your roots, your heritage, and your lineage, make sure that you book my ancestral reading online at spiritualvibrations.org, okay? Allow me to help pave the way so that way you are able to connect with your roots. So again, this is going to be about insights on your lineage, okay? Now this is a general reading, so it's important that you take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? Like I said, again, if you're interested in a more personal reading about that, my website information is in the description box below, okay? So we do have 3 pals today. I will be putting the timestamps below. I do recommend that you allow yourself to connect to which one you're drawn to. If you feel like choosing more than one, that's great. However, I wouldn't recommend choosing all 3, okay? I do recommend either 1 or 2 at the most, okay? But do what you feel drawn to do, all right? So again, timestamps will be down below. So we do have for Pil1, we do have the Jaguar, okay? For Pil1, we have Jaguar. For Pil2, you have the Amethyst Pendulum. Okay, if you guys are interested in blessed pendulums, I do have that available on my website as well in the spiritual store. Okay. And for those that select Pil number 3, you have my miniature staff. Miniature staff. So again, Pil1, Jaguar. Pil2, Pendulum. Pil3, okay, is my staff, mini staff. Okay. Take as much time as you need, but we about to get right on into this reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Push this over to the side here. All right, for those that selected Pil1, welcome. This particular pick a card is about your lineage, information and insights about your lineage. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you are interested in a more personal one-on-one session with me, spiritualvibrations.org. Again, please avoid the attire here, honey, okay? I'm in a crib, I'm chilling, I'm relaxed, and I'm just doing me, so don't pay attention to the colors, okay? But anywho, let's tap on in. All right, Pil1, you guys selected the Jaguar. Insights about your lineage, okay? Jaguars or cat species could be significant for Pil1. All right, maybe a jaguar is a spirit animal for you. Maybe a panther is a spirit animal for you. It's giving me animals pertaining to the cat family, okay? So again, lions, tigers, jaguars, panthers, things of that nature, okay? It's significant to your lineage, all right? And this is also, again, tribes and things of that nature as well, okay? I do feel also for Pil1 here, you guys have some spiritual warrior spirits, okay? Strong spiritual warrior spirits. You know, I'm getting taken, what's the word? not just taking charge, but going the distance. Strong energy of perseverance and strength. It's giving me royalty. Okay, as well. Giving me strong royalty. I heard important folks. So some of you guys have some important ancestors, spirit beings that's very much around you. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what cards came out. Let me get all the cards out first, and then we're going to talk about it. So the first card came out is Find Your Voice. Again, I have not saw these cards up until now. We have Honor the deities around you. And I was speaking about royalty, right? Oh, okay. We have the Trickster. You guys have Plant Medicine. You guys have Leadership Ruler. And last but not least, you guys have Tempo Rhythm Maker. So insights about your heritage, your lineage, your roots, anything that I see pertaining to your ancestry, your DNA. So let's just kind of talk about it. All right, for those that select Pil1, okay. I see some of your lineage came from the mountains. Something about the mountains is very significant pertaining to your lineage. It's not giving me Neanderthal. It's not giving me that, but something about the mountains is very significant when it comes to your lineage. When it comes to your lineage, their voice was a very powerful tool. So for some of you, because you are a part of your lineage, right? You may have a beautiful voice, had a beautiful voice, okay? Many of you may use your voice for career-wise, or should be using your voice for career-wise. This also makes me feel that this particular Pil here may come from people that were speakers, teachers, maybe even activists as well. I'm getting a lot of church pastors, preachers, deacons, okay? Yeah. Many of you may come from a church background, okay? I'm hearing Pentecostal, okay, Catholic, Baptist. Not limited to, but those are the three that I'm hearing very strongly here. Many of you that pick Pil1, you have at least one person in your lineage that was a real big deal. Some of you have uncovered this person, and some of you have not. So by diving deeper into your ancestry, diving deeper into your genealogy, would uncover that. Strong Egyptian, okay? Some of you do need to work with your Egyptian gods and goddesses, okay? Mayat, okay, is coming up very strongly here. Many of you, not all of you, but let's just say some of you, okay? Spirit said use some. Some of you come from a spiritual or religious background. I'm seeing eagles, hawks, and crows being significant for Pil1. Some of you now already venerate, have an ancestral altar, venerate certain deities. Okay. For some of you, I'm getting Yoruba. This is Papa Legba. So some of you are aware of Papa Legba, work with Papa Legba. Papa Legba could be your head. I'm getting strong Yoruba energy. I'm also getting Lucani Santeria. I do feel that for some of you guys, not all, some of your ancestors had certain gifts and talents, but they didn't always use it for good. So, you know, you guys may have some ancestors, and many of us do, you know, that were shysters, you know, maybe a little bit conniving, you know, in their career, okay? Wasn't 100% honest, and that's not for all. Many of your ancestors spent predominantly most of their time outside and in nature. Many of your ancestors work very good with herbs, with plants, plant medicine. So many of you are drawn to learning more about herbs. You could be an herbologist, okay? Working with herbs. You could be growing. You could have a green thumb. That's because it was passed down to you through your lineage as well. And if these are things that you are not a part of, these are the things that you have the ability to do. It's in your lineage. For Pil1, some of you definitely have some powerful ancestors or a particular powerful ancestors. I feel that many of your lineage, okay, was very determined. Again, very, it's giving me very bold energy, okay? Pil1, you guys should really look into your genealogy, because there is somebody that is in your family that is of great power, that was some type of leader. So many of those in Pil1, because you are your ancestors, you are also very much a leader. And for many of you, you're meant to be in a leadership position. Strong African connections here. I'm also getting Haitian. All right. France. Pil1, your ancestors, like music, was important to your ancestors, your lineage, your heritage, your roots, whether it was just them listening to it, right? Or whether this is something that they did, something that they loved to do. Music was so significant. So I feel that for Pil1, music for you guys are very significant. So it's definitely something that helps raise your vibrations. Give me a second. Yeah, it's definitely something that helps raise your vibrations. I'm definitely getting a lot of tribal dancing. Okay. For many of you, your ancestors, again, that work with the herbs may have played music, may have sang when they were doing certain type of workings. Because I feel like for Pil1, you may have had ancestors that were conjure workers, root workers, okay, seers. Either they sing while they did they shebang bang, okay, or they listened while they sang or they danced, sorry, okay, while they did they workings. Drums is very important as well, all right. And understand also, you are your ancestors. So for those that practice with spells, conjure work, whatever the case may be, bruja, you know, whatever you want to call it, having that music in the background, okay, or speaking your incantations or singing, okay, while you're working with your herbs, while you're working with your spells, could be very powerful for Pil1. Listening to drumming music, again, that's coming up as well. It's giving me strong free-spirited energy here. So you definitely have a lineage of free-spirited. Now that won't be for all, of course. Okay, I think that's all that I'm kind of picking up. I'm just trying to see if there's any additional insights here. It's also giving me Jamaican. Okay, that may not be for a lot of people. All right, I did say African, Haitian, and it's also giving me Jamaican vibes as well. Yeah, there's definitely was some healers in this pile. Some healers in this pile when it comes to your lineage. All right, so that's all that I'm seeing here for Pil1. If you're interested in a more personal reading with me pertaining to your lineage, your heritage, or your roots, please make sure that you book me online. Ashe. All right, Pil2. Okay, for those that selected the pendulum, the amethyst pendulum, about your lineage, your heritage, your roots, any additional insights, okay? So let me just tap in here. Get what I'm getting off of this when it comes to your roots, your heritage, and your lineage. I don't know, it's giving me, I'm hearing in between. In between. So there may be a variety of different things that may come up for Pil2. Okay. And I'm getting like you guys may have a few different things going on in your bloodline, in your blood, you know, when it comes to the ethnicity. I can never pronounce that word. When it comes to your I can never pronounce that word. I don't know why that word is so hard. Pil2, do y'all have issues or had issues with your speech at one point in time? Okay, Pil2, you could have had issues with your speech. Maybe some of your ancestors had issues with their speech. Okay, I'm definitely getting like strong, like slavery time here with this energy as well. So very strong ancestor energy. That's all I'm getting from that. So let's see. I haven't saw the cards as of yet. Pil2, don't pay attention to my attire. I'm chilling. I'm in the crib. I just threw some stuff on. Okay. But for Pil2, I'm going to put all the cards out. Let's see. What do you need to know about your lineage, your heritage, or your roots? Okay. Okay, first card is connect with past loved ones. So in between. Okay. You also have balance yourself. You guys have laugh and have fun. You have east. You have fire. You guys have compassion, healer. And you guys have creativity and artist. Okay. Alright, so you guys got more cards than Pil1. So give me a second. We're going to get started. Alright, so for Pil2, what do you need to know about your lineage, your heritage, your roots, okay? Your lineage believed in life after death, first and foremost. Your ancestors believed in life after death. Your ancestors may have also venerated their ancestors or showed homage to their ancestors as well. So ancestry work, I see, is possibly very potent in this pile here, okay? For some of you, I do feel like you come from a line of seers, okay, as well. Some of your ancestors, your lineage, they had mediumship abilities. So for Pil2, you definitely have mediumship abilities. I'm not for sure which tier you on with your mediumship ability, but you definitely have some level of mediumship ability. And in this lifetime, you may be drawn to venerate your ancestors as well, reconnecting with them. I'm also getting Santa Morte. So some of you guys may be Santa Morte devotees. I'm also getting Palo. Okay. Connection of Palo. It's also giving me strong Catholic. Okay. Strong Catholic. Some of you may practice or venerate or honor the Day of the Dead. Many of you have a strong connection to butterflies as well. I feel like when it comes to butterflies, your ancestors, your ancestors send butterflies as a sign, feathers as a sign for you as well. I'm also getting here in this Pil2, it's giving me Lakota, Native, Indigenous ancestors, Lakota. For some of you, strong Yoruba energy. Okay, strong Yoruba energy. So some of you guys have been initiated. All right. So strong Nigerian. For some of you guys, there is also connections dating way back. And this may not be for a lot. But it's giving me Asian. Okay, that would be like, for some, way further back. But for others, this could be immediate or not immediate, but I can't think of the words, okay? But you get the point. Because this is definitely giving me initiation here. This makes me feel like a temple. So that could be paths that you thought about walking. and the reason that you've thought about walking or you have initiated in an ATR practice, okay, is because it is a connection to your roots, to your heritage, to your lineage. Also, birds is a strong communication for this pal. A lot of your ancestors send birds to communicate, so you guys definitely need to pay attention to the synchronicity in birds, because sometimes birds come as a warning, and you need to be aware of, okay, is this bird saying hello, or is this bird letting me know some shit about to go down? Okay. I do feel like outside of just Lakota, is definitely giving me Native American energy here. Okay, strong medicine wheel energy here. Could be a lot of strong earth signs present as well. Fire signs. I feel like your ancestors work with fire a lot. Whether that is, again, like burning candles, or of course back then there wasn't no candles, so using the element of fire. So with that being said, Pil2, one of your strongest elements to work with is fire. One of your strongest elements to work with is fire. So you guys would be great in like candle magic. You guys would be great in burning rituals, okay? Also being shown like using sticks to burn to create fire. So a lot of outdoor living, okay? A lot of outdoor living. A lot of using what you have to make things work type of energy. For Pil2, some of you, many of you have had a healer in your bloodline. Whether that's a healer spiritually or a healer when it comes to maybe even church. Somebody was a healer, a seer, okay? The color red here could be some of you guys taboo. But for others, the color red is very significant to your heritage and your lineage. For some of you, I'm seeing Shango. For many of you, your ancestors were very creative. Some of them were very, like an artist, or just had some strong creative talents in their healing abilities. For some of you, there was an elder in your family that people will come to and seek healing, to seek work. And so you are your ancestors. So this pal, you are highly creative. Okay, you have a great creative talent at something. If you are a healer, you are very good at what you do. Okay, maybe you like to paint. Whatever this creative talent is. I feel like for Pil2, your ancestors was all about family. Okay. Some of you may come from a very big family, very large family. Yeah. Some of you, your ancestors laid hands. Strong Native American energy. Like I said, Lakota is standing out very strongly here. I'm also getting Blackfoot Indian standing out very strongly here. I'm definitely seeing like a lot of farming that they did as well. So I feel like Pil2, you guys definitely have a green thumb. Some of you may have started to change your life when it comes to your eating patterns as well. Planting your foods, growing your foods, eating more organically. Maybe even cutting out meats altogether that may not be for all, but for some. All right, let me see if there's anything else that I'm kind of picking up or sensing. For Pil2, if you guys do ancestral veneration, your ancestors love fresh flowers. They love fresh flowers. Yeah, strong Yoruba, Nigeria energy here in this Pal. Because this is showing me in my third eye like cola nuts. Some of you guys could be very skilled at divination. Because I'm also picking up like the Ifa energy here when it comes to the Ifa readings. So you could be good at tarot, oracles, bone, shells, charms, cola nuts, quarry shells. Okay. Also, some of you and your ancestors come from the east of the states. So look into that as well, the east of the states. Don't ask me what those east of the states are, because I can't tell you. I ain't about to tell you nothing that I don't know, okay? So you have to figure that out on your own. Your ancestors, like, the hair was very sacred. So you definitely had ancestors that, you know, would like burn their hair when they got done doing it. You know, something about the hair is very sacred for Pil2. Okay, very sacred. Your ancestors saw that as very sacred energy, very protective over their ori, over their head. Okay. It's giving me, I don't know why I'm hearing like certain states, so I'm about to shout them out. I'm hearing Florida. I'm hearing Ohio. I'm hearing Savannah, Georgia, or Georgia in general. Okay. Not limited to, but those are the ones that I'm also hearing. Alright guys, so this does complete your insight on your lineage. If you are interested in a more personal one-on-one session with me, then you can book that online at spiritualvibrations.com. I mean, no, I'm lying, .org. Until next time, I say. Alright, for those that selected Pil3, my mini staff, okay? We're going to talk about your lineage. Again, please excuse the colors I got going on. I'm in the crib. I'm chilling. I just flopped on anything. Focus on the reading. Focus on the reading, okay? So, Pil3, we're going to talk about insights about your heritage, your roots, your lineage, whatever wants to come out, okay? You guys chose my mini staff here, okay? Pil3, you guys are very much protected, okay? Very, very much protected here, all right? Your ancestors definitely used to work with wood, okay? Your ancestors were very good with their hands, okay? Very good with their hands. They knew how to craft things as well. All right, quarry shells are very significant to your lineage, your heritage, and your roots as well. Strong earth energy in Pil3. All right, it's coming up also. Strong connections to your angels and your spirits, Pil3. Strong connection to your angels and your spirits here. Strong connection to the trees. Strong connection to the trees. All right, some of you guys talk to the trees and know that the trees have life and energy as well. All right. Some of you guys may be great writers, or some of your ancestors were great writers. A lot of wisdom. Okay, a lot of wisdom, Pil3. All right, let's go ahead and tap on in. I have not saw these cards. I have no idea what's going to come out, so let's see. insights about your lineage, your heritage, your roots, or whatever wants to come out. First card here, we have back to the basics. All right, I heard Ghana. I heard Bantu. Strong African Nigeria roots. I also heard the Zulu tribe. Hunters. Slavery. All right, we have enjoy music. For those that pick Pil2, for those that pick Pil3, you may have also picked Pil2 as well. You guys have spirit guides. You guys, I don't make this up. Begin writing now. What did I just say about the staff? Yeah, we got ancestors. Yeah, I feel like many of you should watch Pil2 as well. We got the journey. You also have cycles, moon. And you also have water flow. All right, so for Pil3, what do you need to know about your lineage, your heritage, your roots? Okay, I've already given you some information, a channel insight that I was seeing from that particular card as well. All right, some of you guys may have also chose Pil1 also. Okay. Cloth, making fabrics, knitting. Okay, very significant to your heritage, to your lineage. Okay, giving me strong Native American energy here for some. For others, yeah. So you have some ancestors that made fabrics, quilts, things of that nature. Okay. The flute could be very significant to the tribe that you come from. Listening to flute music could be beneficial. For many of you, listening to music in general is beneficial. All right. Strong Native American. Strong Native American energy here. You guys have a strong connection to hawks, crows, owls. I feel like for Pil3, you have ancestors that definitely like giving me leader energy. Even though the leadership card hasn't come up here, it's just giving me leadership. Okay. I'm also seeing like animal sacrifice here, so this could also be some type of connection to ATR for some when it comes to ancestors. Very intuitive ancestry, so your sense of intuition, all right, your sense of empathy is passed down through you from your ancestors. They had a very connection to the moon. Your ancestors help use the moon as a sense of direction on how to move forward. Okay. So many of you are moon gods and goddesses. You already work with the moon, or you've been feeling drawn to connect with the moon. Okay, I'm also getting for some of you Greece, okay, Celtic, all right, biblical times, okay, biblical times, Northern America, roots. I feel like your ancestors were very well diverse when it came to nature. Like they used nature and depended on nature for everything. Some of you guys are writers. Some of you may have ancestors that were writers or were very good at writing or either expressing themselves or creating. So you guys could be great creators. Okay. If you have been thinking about writing a book, that is your ancestors' confirmation to get it done. All right. You guys have like generational ancestors. Like if you guys would study your genealogy, you could probably go all the way back to at least the 7th generation of your roots of your ancestors, because you guys seems like you are, I'm getting Indian, all right, coming up very strongly as well. Muslim. So some of them may have been a Muslim faith. The Great Spirit is coming up very strongly. For some of you, there is a connection to Neanderthal. Okay, Neanderthal energy here. Strong connection to trees. I don't know, this is showing me like mushrooms. So I feel like your ancestors utilize mushrooms or utilize herbs as certain psychedelics. You guys, your ancestors, you guys have a strong connection to water and water spirits. For Pil3, strong connection to water and water spirits. I'm seeing the Mississippi River. Louisiana. I just heard when the levees broke. I'm hearing England. Some of you may have a tree near your home where there was or is mushrooms growing. That's just kind of like a sign from your spirit team. I feel that for Pil3, your ancestors, many of them has lived a very long time, like as far as their lifespan, life expectancy. So for many of you, you're going to be around a very long time. You have a long life expectancy. Pil3, you guys have high, some of you have high cheekbones. Okay. This is giving me Indian, Blackfoot Indian, Cherokee. So some of you guys have high cheekbones. That is something that's been passed down to you from your lineage, from your heritage, and from your roots. See, is there anything else that I'm picking up here? As I said, many of you feel very called and drawn to the water. There's a strong connection you have to the water, but there's also because of the water spirits that you also work with as well. All right, it's giving me Igbe tribe. Also, for some of you, the Igbe tribe. Something about for Pil3, your nose structure. Your nose structure is very significant. It's kind of like, again, it's just your nose structure. It's very significant to your heritage and your lineage. Like, if you was to put all your family together, right, that comes from that side of the lineage, you would see the structure of the nose is all the same. For this pal, your ancestors believed in expression. So this pal, your ancestors were piercing. Some initiations in the African tradition is where they, I don't know the correct word to use, so where they kind of like scar your face in honor of, okay? Yeah, I see your ancestors like putting on makeup on their face, okay? You guys got some ancient ancestors, ancient ancestors that still walks with you guys, okay? And for some of you, your ancestor has become a spirit guide for you. Like, they've been on the other side long enough that one of your ancestors is your spirit guide. Okay, that is for sure. You have an ancestor that is a spirit guide, and not every ancestor is a spirit guide. And in order for an ancestor to be a spirit guide, they have to have evolved on the other side, so they have had to be on there for a while to be able to assist you here in life. Okay. I feel like for Pil3 that I'm going to go ahead and close out, it's giving me the energy where people respected. There was a level of respect that was had for your elders, for your ancestors. Not, of course, not all of them, but majority of them. There was a level of respect. So I feel like for Pil3, I don't know what you do or who you are, but you are respected. Okay? You may not be loved, but you are respected. Okay? And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. All right? Because this is giving me for Pil3. I don't know. It's just giving me the energy of many of you walk this path. It could be kind of lonely. It could be kind of lonely. Because even though you have people around, it just seems as if, I don't know, this is giving me the black sheep of the family. This is giving me the generational curse breaker. Alright. So this does complete your insight. I do hope that you enjoyed this ancestral series. Again, if you're interested in a more personal reading with me pertaining to your roots, your heritage, and your lineage, make sure that you book spiritualvibrations.org. And until next time, Ashayo.